What's going on, people? We are Tottenham TV here. The international, well, not the international break, the winter break is over. We're back and the Premier League is back. We got Villa away Sunday, 2 o'clock kickoff. Slav is back with me to go through the predicted lineup. Let's run through the team news first. Obviously, Kane, Sissoko and Foyth all still out, and Lamela is to be assessed. How are you feeling about this game anyway, first of all?
Excited.
Yeah?
Just haven't had any Tottenham in a couple of weeks. Just something to look forward to on Sunday. Big game. Love Villa Park. Great away day. Great memories there. Obviously that Harry Kane 90th minute.
That was like the birth of Harry Kane, wasn't it?
Yeah, the limbs. There's always good limbs at Villa. So yeah, really excited to see Spurs again, have the boys back, and I'm excited, and I think we can go and shithouse another result.
All right, so let's go for it. Let's go for our predicted lineup. We're going to go for a 4-2-3-1 formation or variation of that. In goal, obviously, Hugo Lloris, the captain. Gazzaniga missing out again. I think Lloris has earned his spot since he's been back in the side, hasn't he?
I think Sky did a sort of article, and despite making the most errors to goals, he's also got the most highest save percentage.
Yeah, I think he's second under Alisson.
Yeah.
So that's brilliant for Hugo. So he goes straight back in there. Left back, who are we feeling?
Well, originally you said Ben Davis.
Yeah.
And if he starts, he starts. Well, I think he'll be Tanganga. I just don't think after 3-4 months or whatever it is with no football, he's going to throw Ben Davis straight in. So I think Tanganga deserves to keep his place. Davies, I think, will play on Wednesday against Leipzig. So I'm going to go with Tanganga. I think we've agreed on that one.
Yeah, but I think going forward, Davis is going to be a very important player to the team, isn't he?
I think he's Jose's favourite player in the squad other than HK.
Yeah, but I think Tanganga has definitely done enough to kind of, warrant his starting space. Let's go on to the right back position. I think there's only really one option, is there? Serge Aurier. Moving swiftly on to the centre backs, I think Vertonghen, probably not. It's the only two options really are Toby and Sanchez.
Yeah, the other week I think we saw it's going to be Toby and Sanchez for the foreseeable future.
Yeah.
I think we need to sign a centre back in the summer.
Upamecano?
No.
No?
For me.
Who would you take?
He's not worth 50 million. He makes so many mistakes.
So who?
God,
Nathan
put me on
Ake?
the spot. Yeah, I'd take Nathan Ake. I don't think Upamecano is good enough. And to be honest, if he goes to Arsenal, he's just going to be another centre back with a mistake in him.
Yeah. But he's young.
Yeah, but they concede a lot of goals, Leipzig.
Yeah.
They get out, they do well because they score a lot of goals. Who would I take? This could be a long video. I need to think of some players.
For me, I think it's Nathan Ake fits the bill, to be honest.
Yeah, worked under Jose as well before.
All right, let's move on to the double.
Hang on a minute, I need to think of something.
We'll come back to that.
All
We'll
right.
come back to it. Keep thinking in the background. Let's go to the double pivot. There's a couple of options. Obviously, we've got Ndombele, Jedson, Winks, Lo Celso. What are we feeling?
There's no one there that you think that you say there's no one there that's a solid defensive midfielder.
Yeah.
Which is the problem.
Yeah, the most
They're all very
defensive-minded out of that is
attacking-minded.
probably Winks.
Well, yeah, he's two goal contributions in 93 games.
Yeah.
Not really great. But
And I think the last couple of games, Winks has really started to kickstart his season. I felt that he's done really well in that kind of defensive role. Against City. Against City, he didn't let anyone have a second to breathe.
I've said it before. I think Winks for Winks to have a good game, he has to play at 100%, 110%.
Yeah.
And I don't think he can do that every game, especially playing every 3 days. You probably can't do that. But
Well, we have had a break though.
yeah, hopefully he feels a bit fresher and ready to go.
So who are we going for in the middle there?
Yeah, Gio and Harry. Yeah, Gio and Harry Winks. Obviously, Lo Celso back in full training. The man's a baller. Very excited to see him play on Sunday. That's probably what I missed the most about Spurs. Giovanni Lo Celso. So yeah,
It's a bit unfair not to put Tongi in there.
Did you see the photo of him back in
Yeah,
training?
I did. Yeah.
Tongi Ndombele has spent his 2-week break in KFC.
Exactly. This isn't the Christmas break now. The Christmas break was in December. But I guess he didn't get one, so he's enjoying the
He looks like he's been
festivities
getting
now.
stoned and having the munchies.
All right, so Winks and Lo Celso in the middle. On the left-hand side, we're going to go for Bergwijn.
Stevie Bergwijn,
Stevie B.
Wonder.
Stevie B. Obviously, he wasn't allowed to play in the cup game because he wasn't eligible, but he made his debut against Man City, scoring that brilliant goal.
He's fresh. He's ready. He's been tweeting how much he loves Spurs. He's come out and said he wants to win the league next season.
Yeah, he's saying we're going for the title next season.
So I love him already. Yep, Stevie Bergwijn on the left.
On the right, Lucas Moura.
Yeah.
And then in the number 10 role,
Before he gets banned.
in the number 10 role, second striker, we're going to go for Dele Alli, just behind Heung-min Son. So let me just run through that team with you one more time. It's Hugo Lloris in goal, Tanganga left back, Aurier right back, Sanchez and Toby in the centre back positions, with Winks and Lo Celso in the double pivot, with Lucas, Ali and Bergwijn just behind Heung-min Son. And that leaves us with quite a few options off the bench.
Yeah, we've gone for the bench. We've gone with Gaza, Ben Davies, Jedson Fernandez, Tanguy and Ndombele, Jan Vertonghen, Eric Lamela, Ryan Sessegnon and the ever reliable Eric Dyer.
And with the potential of maybe Troy Parrott on the bench there as well.
No, I mean, I'd love it, but he won't be on the bench.
I mean, he's been on the bench the last couple of games, hasn't he?
Do you think he's going to put him on the bench?
I mean, I can see him put him on the bench, I just can't see him bringing him on.
So maybe Troy Parrott, Oliver Skipp as well.
If this is the lineup, how do you think the game's going to go, and what do you think the scoreline's going to be?
It's a very attacking lineup.
Yeah.
What do I think the scoreline's going to be? I think we'll win 2-0, 2-1, a clean sheet.
I said 2-1. I said 2-1.
I think we've got a lot of options going forward. It's whether we can stay compact at the back when we haven't got the ball and out of possession, whether we can keep our shape, get the bodies behind the ball. It's not a big side. Villa are a big side.
Yeah.
As you said the other day with George, they've got Tyrone Mings, Bjorn Engels, their new boy. They've got a few big boys. Whereas with the likes of Winks, Lo Celso, Lucas, it's not a huge side. Obviously the back four are huge, but I think we can get a result. 100%. I think we will get a result. There's options on the bench to change it as well. Going forward, I think we'll look really good on the counter attack as well. Lots of pace, lots of trickery, and players that will work hard.
I think this is a game that we need to take the game to them, as opposed to like waiting for them and countering them, because they're going to be waiting for us. And I think if we're waiting for them and they're waiting for us, it's going to be a bit of a dull game. I think we really need to go at them, and I think an early goal is really important in this game. And I think if we can get that early goal, I'm convinced that we can go on and comfortably win the game.
Yeah, I think the early goal, like you said, I don't think we will get the early goal. That's the problem.
Yeah.
However, I think if we can get the first goal, it doesn't matter when it is, I think we can get the first goal. I think we could go on and really make a statement in this game. I think this game is one where you have to go. You have to look at it. We need 3 points with a run at the run of games we've got coming. We need 3 points, and we need to build some momentum going into the final weeks of the season, going into the Champions League on Wednesday. So I'm looking forward to it. It's a similar team that we've seen the last few weeks, and hopefully they can get the job done.
All right, so you heard it here first. A 2-1 or a 2-0 win, Slav calls it. I say 2-1. I think it's going to be a tight game.
I actually think we could score 3 goals.
3. Simeon said 3-1.
I think we might score 3 goals.
Yeah, look, I think it'll be a very big disappointment if we don't get anything from this game. It'll be a massive disappointment, especially with the way things have been going recently. I think Spurs should have a bit of confidence about them.
Yeah, if we drop points on Sunday, if we lose on Sunday, it could cause not only in the top 4 race, just the whole mentality of the squad could drop a bit. So I think we really need to get a result at Villa Park on Sunday.
All right, well, that's our predicted lineup. That's our score predictions. Like, subscribe, and comment below. Tell me what you think the lineup's going to be. Tell me what your score prediction is. And as always, come on, you Spurs.